of for real, late night. So it's a late night time. Why do I feel like I'm just really all in y'all face? I don't know, but it feels like I'm very close to the camera when I'm really not. So I apologize. Maybe because I'm on using my phone and the phone does come a little closer than when I'm on the Chromebook, you know. But anyway, hello, beautiful people. If you watch this in the replay, say hello. Tell me what your plans are for this weekend. Or do you have any? But yeah, so it's been a while since I've done a late night, like a for real late night. Like I've been coming on at 10. It's late and it's nighttime. I mean, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Shelly. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we will see who comes on because these are always so interesting because, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So you think, it's not going to be that many people. And then all of a sudden, it's a gang of people. Why? Because we all up in the middle of the night when we should be sleeping. So anyway, I thought I would do, you know, kill two birds with one stone and play with royalty scents. So let's talk about royalty scents, and then we will get into the fragrances. So hey, Michelle. So I actually have royalty scents, and I have scent box. Now I honestly have kind of like I haven't canceled scent box, but I've kind of like put it on hold because of the two, the royalty sense is a subscription. It's one of those ones where you choose what you want and then you get to try new fragrances. It's really good to try new fragrances. Now the thing that I will always tell people when it comes down to these services is check how much you can get the actual bottle for, because a lot of times getting a little decant, right, for obvious reasons. I know I had to give up one, so I gave up the scent box. Now the thing about them is you really have to watch what you're ordering, because sometimes you can get the fragrances cheap, a full bottle, not that much more than what they're charging you for these. So these are like $19.99, $19.98. I actually get 2 royalty cents a month because I'm extra. And I like royalty scents because it carries more luxury and niche brands. So it's a good way to try out some kind of expensive perfumes and not be paying for a full bottle, because if you know me, you know I blind buy my crazy ass. Oh, that sounds good. Let me just buy the whole bottle for $150. This curbs those moments for me sometimes. Not all the time, not the majority of the time, but it does help. I will say it helps. So I have a bunch of royalty scents that I have not discussed, talked about, anything like that. And so I thought we would go over them tonight and kind of talk about them. Look, hey, Amina. So we're going to talk about them because I have like 10. Because I'm such a bad YouTuber. Because I know as a YouTuber, I should be like doing a monthly thing. Like, what did I get in royalty scents? Of course, I don't. So they've been accumulating. I mean, I've smelled most of them, but so I'm gonna open this up so we can pull out the notes too, so we can do the notes when I'm done with them, so we can talk. We can discuss some fragrances, some frags, all that to say. Let's go and play with these. All right. So am I freezing or anything? Let me know if I'm buffering. Need to know these things because I might need to change how I'm doing this. So anyway, let's get started. This is Fracas by Robert Piguet. Piguet. Hi, Linda. So I've had this for a while. Once again, it's a tuberose. It's a classic. This is a classic tuberose. Has been. Oh my God! Did I just get it all over me? First off, let me show y'all some of these royalty scents ones. Look at how pretty this one is. This travel space. I love this little scratch effect. Because at first they were giving you the same one every month, but now they got new ones, so they give you different ones. So this is a classic. Yes, and Michelle urged me to try it, and I need it. So This is one I definitely am going to get because it is a beautiful tuberose. Right. Okay, because it's in her top. Michelle, because it's in her top 5. And I gotta agree. Fracas is top notch. It's just this beautiful. It's a stunningly it's not even, it's not sweet, but it's just that classic garden tuberose. It smells like it's out the garden. Mm. This is by Robert Piguet. Fracas. This is like a classic. This has been around forever. Let me get y'all some information on it. But yeah, this is a classic. It's been around forever. Really, it's just really well known. But it has it's such a clean tuberose. It's got that, it's kind of clean to me. It's got a little fruitiness, but it's just really clean to me. I really, yeah, its iconic status is, I understand it. Let me see. Let me get the notes for you all. Oh, maybe what's going on? What's going on? Hold on, let me get the notes for y'all. But I definitely want a full bottle. It would definitely be something that should be in my tuberose collection. The tuberose collection needs this. It needs it. It needs it. It needs it. Okay, so let me get y'all. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay, my thing is moving real slow and crazy. Okay, so this is what it's got in it. It's got every damn thing in it. Let me just say that. I'm not even reading all this. I'm gonna count it out though. It's got 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6. It's got 20 something notes in it. So I ain't but it's a white floral. It's predominantly tuberose. It's very clean. It's very elegant. It is a timeless fragrance. And that's what Fracas is. It's timeless. It deserves what it's, it deserves being timeless. Okay, so this is Lalique Noir Premier Terres Aromatiques. I don't remember what this smells like. It's been so long. Because it's like I smell them and then I forget about them, I'm trying to get back from y'all because I feel like I'm like really in y'all face. There we go. But then I'm so far away from things. Okay. Okay, that's better. So this is Terres Aromatiques by Lalique. And these are the ones with the stunning black and gold bottles. I honestly was like, man, maybe I should get it just for the bottle. Okay, so this is Terres Aromatiques. I like it, but let me say that I've smelled it before. It's nothing groundbreaking. What's happening? What is this? Terres Aromatiques. Okay, here we go. You're on time, girl. I just started marrying. Did you get your package? Please tell me you did. Okay, so what's in it now? It's spicy. It's an aromatic kind of earthy kind of smell. Definitely got that woody vibe. Got a little citrus in it because everybody puts some citrus in it on the top. So it has cardamom, pineapple, and lemon, thyme, lavender, and freesia, vetiver, and tonka bean. It's actually, for those, what it sounds like, it sounds crazy, but it actually works. Now, it does smell similar to, it's kind of got that kind of, yeah, the Terres Aromatiques, yes, they are gorgeous. They kind of, it's nice. It just has that kind of standard kind of woody, kind of spicy kind of vibe to me. It's got that earthy, woody. So it's nice. And it's kind of expensive. She is expensive. So I don't think she ain't worth me getting. I can just be honest with you. Now, this is Amarud Is it? See, they tripping. This is Amarud Midnight Rose right here. Okay. Yay, okay. This is Midnight Rose. Now, to be honest, okay, so this is what happened. I tried it out. I'm gonna spray it in the box since I got the box right here. I'm gonna be giving these away soon. I tried it out. One I don't have is Souffle de Soie by Christian Dior because B liked it and it was real powdery on me. It wasn't like my style. Now when I smelled this, I was like, it's a rose. I like, I'm a rose person. I was like, ooh, I might have to get this, right? But then I started really thinking about it. Right, to Tibia, right? Right. Cause I'm the family friendly channel, right? Okay, so I so I'm smelling, I'm like, oh my God, this smells so good. Ooh, yes, yes, right? And I was like, okay. And then it was kind of smelling like something. And then I really thought about it. It smells similar to Delina. It isn't Delina-esque because it has oud, but it doesn't have like the incense in it. So it doesn't have that smokiness to it. Hey. But it does it does vibe like Delina because it's got lychee in it. But now it's got a tea note, mate. So it's very Delina-esque. Not saying that it's like a dupe or anything, or even if but it's very it did it is very Delina-esque. So because I was about to get it, y'all, because I saw it was in stock when I was getting this. I was like, shit, I'm gonna get this. This is a rose, I need it. But then I was like, but wait a minute, think about this. And so then I had to say, okay, I don't need it. So so I'm going to say this. You can get Midnight Rose cheaper than Delina. And it's not quite as sour. It has the lychee note. So it's got a little tartness to it, but it's not sour like the rhubarb. So if that's the thing that you don't like, this might be a decent tryout, which is the for Delina. So it could like give you that whole little Delina vibe without it being Delina. All right, what is this? I got a scent box. This is my last scent box. I think it's La Interdit, the regular one. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk about this one because I'm actually trying to do a... Okay, no, girl, listen, it's late. People going to fade away anyway because I shouldn't even be up. I should be asleep right now. But I went and took a nap around 7 o'clock. I slept from 7 to 9, so now I'm wide awake. This is La Interdit, the original. I'm going to wait on talk about this one because I'm going to do a comparison between all three of them because I have the EDT, this, and the Intense now. So I'm going to be holding that one off for a minute. Then I have these are the new ones. Yeah, these are the new ones I have. Then I have this one. Which is this? No, this is old as hell. No, that one. Then I have this, which is Queens. I thought I had some other ones. I just misplaced them. So I have Queens. Yes, it is the last day before break for me. This is Queens by Bond Number 9. I like it. It's a tuberose. It's a creamy tuberose. But I don't know if it's good enough for me to want it. Because at first I thought I wanted it. You know how like you try something out and then you be like, yes. And then you get some time to, hi, V. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mary, I burned that bridge today. Boy, did I burn that bridge. They know I won't be at the party. They know I won't be at the party. They are aware. Anyway, that's another story. But anyway, this is like a very tuberose. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, okay. The 22nd, that sucks. Okay. Hi, Ari. How are you? So this is a kind of a tuberose. I don't know. Maybe I do need it. I think I might want it now. I smell it a little more. I might need this one. I did. Oh, did I tell him? Okay. Boy, did I tell him. Yeah, we'll go into that after I do this part. Yeah. 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 The straw, they say the straw that broke the camel's back. The straw came today. It broke my back. And I said some shit. Okay. So the top notes in this are blackberry, cardamom, and bergamot. It's got tuberose, champaca, and osmanthus. Yeah, I'm gonna need this. Musk, benzoin, sandalwood, and amber. Yeah, I think I want this one. I think I'm gonna want this one. Let me try it on. Let me see how it smells on me. I'm trying to remember, did I try it on me? You're off Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday because of the snowstorm. That's kind of crazy though. Yeah. How are y'all doing with the snowstorm? Because we're in Chicago, we don't have any snow. So let's see. Right? Ooh. Yep, I'm gonna want this one. This is a beautiful floral. Oh man. Oh yes. Okay, I'm gonna begin Queens, y'all. It's an Oriental floral. I love Oriental florals. I don't even know why I play with myself. I love Oriental florals. I'm gonna do an Oriental floral night for the winter, but I'm gonna try to pick out my top 10. I'm gonna do a video, top 10 Oriental florals, because I'm trying not to, because it's like I could be just pull them all out, but I'm not. And that's not talking about Oriental vanillas, Oriental woodies, just straight Orientals. I love them too. But something about an Oriental floral does it for my heart. Yeah, this smells so good, y'all. But it's a white floral. It's very tuberose. It's got a strong tuberose in it. Yeah, okay. So let me go to these other ones. I had Souffle de Soie, but B wanted it. That's a Christian Dior. That's Maison Dior, the private line. It was just a little too powdery. Honestly, it just didn't seem like worth the money. I'm just being honest. It just didn't seem like it was worth the money. Okay. Speaking of Dior, I have this one. This is Te Cashmere. Now I have sprayed it, and let me tell you what I think of this one. I'm gonna spray it again in the box, but I do have some thoughts about this already. So I'm gonna say so. But look at how pretty this blue is. I'm telling y'all, they've been giving out the pretty ones. I really like this one. Okay. Yeah, still makes me think the same. Okay, so it's a tea fragrance, right? And honestly, this is Christian Dior. This is part of the private line. So, these babies are $200. Do not buy this for $200. I promise you, it reminds you might buy a green tea. Honestly, it's a nice tea fragrance, but I'm be honest, buy a white tea, buy Elizabeth Arden, get a green tea, a white tea, because teas don't last that long on your skin. And no tea, I'm sorry, is worth $200. No, just go get you some get you a white tea, get you a green tea, but do not spend the money on these things. No, not this much. Not at all. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Serge Luton, 5 o'clock, gingembre. Y'all. Let's see, look at this in black and silver. Oh my goodness. Y'all just like, yeah, get to the story, Louise. Get to the story. Okay, so this is 5 o'clock gingembre. Ooh. Now, this is very heavy ginger, but I swear it smells like, oh, this one right here. Yep, I need it. Because it smells like gingerbread. It smells like gingerbread in a good way. You know, whereas gingerbread can be a little bit, you know, uh, yeah, I need this one in my life. I need this one. I need this one. I'm gonna, yeah. And the one thing, like I would say, Surzouton is a really good Surzouton. Even though Surzouton is known for having very kind of complex fragrances, it's a good gateway drug to niche brands because you can get it so inexpensively. So this has tea and bergamot, ginger, cinnamon, and woodsy notes, pepper, honey, amber, cacao, and patchouli. I need this one. Oh man, this smells like, this just smells warm and comforting. This smells like sitting in your bed watching TV with your hot cocoa next to you with what our cocoa. I'm just being honest. But you know, if you want to have tea, like a nice tea, but a spicy tea, not, you know, because I with a little ginger in it. Ooh, yes, and a little honey in it. What it smells like. It smells like you know, your tea. It smells like 5 o'clock gingembre. It smells like high tea. Nice little tea with a little ginger in it, with a little honey. You know, it's got a little cinnamon in it. It's just like that cozy, warm tea that makes you just feel like, ooh, I'm so happy. Where you just feel so relaxed while you're drinking it. That's what 5 o'clock gingembre is. It's, yep, it's nice. It's real nice. Now this one, I don't know who makes this one. Let me look this one up because I don't even know who makes it. Hold on, let me find out who this is because I got the name, but it didn't. I don't see who's the house. What house this is? I think this is another Christian Dior. Okay, yeah, this is Christian Dior. So this is from the private line. Private line, the private line, the private line. But let's see what it's about. Dang, did I even open it up? Oh, I did. Okay. I was about to say, what? This is a nice, pretty white one. Okay. So this is Jasmine d'Ange. So Jasmine of the Angels. I think that's what that means. Because Ange, yeah, is angels. So I think this is Jasmine of the Angels. Okay, I'm, you know, I got expectations when you call yourself Jasmine of the Angels. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you know, I always wanted to be like, so you could have it in your purse and feel, you know, not look crazy. Let me put this on skin. It's kind of good. Definitely a jasmine. It's very, but it's it reminds me of the Jasmine and Jasmine's marzipan because it is very, it's very plant like. It's got the greenness of it. It's not animalic. It's a fresh jasmine. It's very, you know, light. It's got a lightness to it. Let's see. Let's see how it smells on the skin. And is it worth me spending $200 for it? The world will find out. Maybe. Oh, it is very green. Like, first thing I'm getting is like this greenery, but it is kind of fruity, kind of like it's very floral, but there's a slight greenness to it that makes it feel like you've got a plant, like it's a jasmine plant and you've got the stem with the leaves and everything. That's the way it comes off at first, but oh, this is really nice. And I like it because it's not something I have. It's got a sweetness to it. Let me see what the notes are. It's got bergamot, jasmine, apricot, osmanthus, and peach. That's what I'm smelling. And white musk and vanilla. Oh shit, I might need this one. Because it's got a fruitiness to it, a sweetness, and that's coming from all of those. So, and I have never had like jasmine and apricot. Oh shit, I might need this one, y'all. Damn it, Janet. Oh, that was bad. That smells good. That does smell good. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need this one. It'll be perfect in the spring and summer. You know, this is like that jasmine that you can wear in the spring and summer because some jasmines you cannot wear because jasmine can be so heavy, so intense. This is not. That apricot and everything breaks it up and then the jasmine is light and airy. It just feels like, you know, springtime. It feels like, you know, when it's called Jasmine's d'Angers. I'm gonna be getting me a bottle of this. This is Christian Dior, Jasmine d'Angers. So it's, I guess it's Jasmine of the Angels. And it feels that way because it's got this light airiness to it with sweetness. Oh man, I'm gonna have to get this shit. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get this one. That might be on my next on my list. Oh, I don't need it now though. But do I have enough? Whatever, get whatever you want when you want it. I'm having a whole conversation with myself. Doesn't it? Yeah, I might get the big bottle so I can decant this because y'all gonna need to smell this one. Y'all gonna need this one in y'all life. Y'all gonna need to smell this one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be getting that one. I'll get the big bottle so we can decant it. Okay, this is the last one, and this is Montal Gold Flowers. Oh, look at this. If this isn't, this is just so sleek. I love this color. Look at that. Oh, that's so sleek and cute. Okay, so this is Gold Flowers. I might have to put this on my skin because I don't remember what it smells like. Don't worry, it'll be coming in January. I'm gonna get it in January. These are from Royalty Scents. So this is my subscription to Royalty Scents. And Royalty Scents I always recommend because it has a really good variety of luxury and niche to try. So it's really good for if you want to try some stuff and you know, they're $20 and they have a really good selection. Like I said, though, they've been kind of slipping in some stuff that's cheap, so you got to watch them. But the majority of their stuff is luxury and niche. So this is Gold Flowers, and I said I like this one. And I'm getting into Montal a little more because I do have a few. And I'm going to get a few more. No, you pick them. I mean, if you don't, I think they'll give you some randomly, but I always pick mine out. And the trick I found with them is like they add on a lot of new stuff. So I actually don't choose mine until it's close to when mine is going to ship. When they're about to charge me, that's when I normally choose mine because they might have gotten some, because like once when I first got it, I would see stuff and I'd be like, ooh, let me try it. And then they would get new stuff in. So I would be like, damn it. So yeah. This is interesting. I was going to say, they ain't got no fragrance. Okay, so this is Gold Flowers. Now I have Velvet Flowers, and this is different because Velvet Flowers is velvety. It's like an old velvet, like a dry floral, which I kind of like. I kind of like dry florals. This one is more bright and vibrant. So I do like this. I'm gonna see how much what I can get this for because this is nice. I like it. This has tuberose, cloves, sandalwood, amber, red pepper, and oud. So this is like a little. This is more vibrant. This is a nice one. Because you know I was getting Mancera's. I said let me get some Montals. Let me move into another house. Let me get a bunch of them too. And I have gotten some that I like. Unfortunately, I bought some in the 50 mils. So I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. But anyway, so those are all my Royalty Scents for the last few months. Have not shown them. Now you know. So that's like the last 4 months. Because I get 2 a month, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, about last 5 months. Okay, I have another one that I just pulled up and I don't see it, but it's Maremma by Tiziana Terenzi. And let me say, I like this so much, I bought a bottle of it. So I have Tiziana Terenzi's Maremma. But what I am going to do is I'm going to, oh, there it is, right here in my hand. Maremma. Now this one is very similar to Black Orchid, but it lacks that baby aspirin note that I don't like. So I wound up buying it because it's sweeter and it was very inexpensive. So I wound up getting this. It's really nice. It's kind of Black Orchid-esque, but it's sweeter and it lasts longer on the skin. So I have Maremma too. But I am going to, these are going to be set aside to be given away soon because I'm going to give away some of these. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to give away a few of these. So yeah, I'll be giving away some of them. But so far, out of all the ones I have so far, let me see which ones that I did good. I want the Fracas, definitely, which is Robert P. Gay. I don't need this Lalique Terrace Aromatiques. It's nice, but it's not wowing me. It's not a wow one. So it's like, yeah, okay. Maremma already bought. I'm definitely getting Jasmine's de Anja. This is, oh yeah, I'm getting this one. Slightly soapy, but not so much that I can't live with it. Then this is 5 o'clock gingembre. Definitely getting this one. Might be getting it this week, next week, because it's such a good price. I saw it at such a good price, so I might be getting it soon. Tay de Cashmere, no. And like I said, the only reason, because it's a nice scent, but it's a tea scent. And I'm telling you, you can just go on and get you a green tea or white tea from Elizabeth Arden, spend a lot less money, get the same effect. The tea, I'm sorry, anything that's kind of like tea, and if it's expensive, do not get it, because they're not going to be that much different than the green teas, the white teas, the more inexpensive ones that you can get out there. Midnight Oud Rose is nice by Emerald, but it's just like, I have some that smell like this. It's very Delina-esque. Don't need it. And then Montal Gold Flowers, I'm getting this one. I got to see what it costs, because Montal is a good price too. So that's it for royalty scents. Thank you all for hanging out with me. So anyway, yeah, so for the people who are here, yeah. So my job is aware that I'm not going to any of the parties, because I just hit the wall yesterday, and I let them know. I said it very respectfully though, but yeah, I let them know. Well, I have all of them, Mary. So I have 21 of them. I have ranked them from best to worst. So I have them all. Yeah, there was 2 parties. My department, because I'm in diverse learners and the special ed, they had a party today. And then the whole staff is having a party tomorrow. And it was like, we were in our staff meeting, and the principal was like, be in here at 2:30 and have your ugly sweater on. Like, it was like mandatory, like it was a meeting. So, but anyway, I had already hit my wall, and as soon as that meeting was over, I sent them over a nice little email informing them that I wasn't going to anything. The wall I hit, so let me just say, this is what happened today. So I was in one of my meetings, because since I'm such a horrible teacher, I'm a failing teacher, I have to be coached twice a week. I have to have coaching sessions. So I'm in my coaching session. Yeah. I'm in my coaching session, and so she's telling me, you have just been doing so good. I don't know what happened in the last 2 weeks, but you really turned it around, and you've really been doing it, and blah, blah, blah. And she gets telling me about how I've been doing this, and I've been, and basically alluding to the fact that the coaching has turned me fucking around. You know what I'm saying? And your proficiency numbers are going up. They're really getting high. And then she wants to say it's like, in reference to the fucking lesson plan. Now that tells you don't know shit, because I ain't really wrote a lesson plan in over 2 weeks. I haven't wrote the lesson plan in the last 2 weeks, because I've just been worn out, tired. It's too much. So I haven't, yeah. I've kind of semi-filled it out, but if anybody read it, they know she ain't writing no shit. Right? Right. It's the coaching and me doing the lesson plans, lesson planning better. Bitch, I ain't been lesson planning. Y'all confused. I ain't done shit. And then it was like your proficiency's going up, and you're doing it, you're hitting all these, you're doing this. And so luckily we wound up where she had to leave, because our meeting wasn't over, because at that point I was sitting there and I started chuckling, which should be a bad sign, because I started smiling and I'm chuckling. And I know she thought I was like receiving this shit, but in my head I'm like, are you really saying this shit to me? Is this what you're saying to me? So I was so upset that I had to call my old parents that used to work with me. And I told them, I said, was I not doing this shit last year? Was I not doing this in the classroom? Like things like, what they call productive struggle, which is basically making these kids do the work themselves. I've always done that. That's the way I teach. I'm going to show you how to do it. And then I want you to do it so I can see, can you do it? And she's like, and you were using, and explaining to them and using and making sure you use words. Okay, and that's what you're supposed to do when you teach some shit. So I got irritated. I was so irritated, I was almost in tears. No, I wasn't tears. Because I was like, I'm so tired of this shit. I'm so tired of acting like I fucking wasn't doing my job. And all of a sudden, because of this shit, I'm doing my job. Fuck you all. Yeah, it was like a woosah. So I was like, okay. So I did say something. But I was very professional. Y'all should be proud of me. Because I was very professional on what I told them and what I thought. So y'all should be proud of me. Because there was a day that could have gone so many different ways, but it did not. It went the right way because I'm Louise. I'm not Louise anymore. When I was Louise, I was a motherfucker. But I'm Lulu. I'm chill. I'm 50-some years old. But it was very insulting. And just in general, the shit was insulting because don't talk to me like y'all done made me into a teacher. Y'all didn't do that shit. You trust me. I was already doing this shit. Y'all ain't had nothing to do with it. So I sat there and I said, I know I'm not going now, because I'm just not in the mood to front like I want to be around you people. That's not going to happen. So I did write a little something to him. I'm trying to find it for you all. There it is. So that's what happened. So I kind of just let them know that I will not be at any of these parties. I am not in the mood for the parties. So I'll see y'all in 2021. We'll be all good. So this is what I told them. Today I was applauded because a shift in my teaching has been seen. Right, exactly. See, that's my point. Like I had no professional competence. So this is what I told them. But because a shift in my teaching has been seen. I just want to be clear. There is no shift in my teaching. I have always taught this way. I have always explained and shown what I need to see. I have always pushed the kids to productive struggle. My proficiency is higher because I spent the beginning remediating so my students can get closer to grade level. See, where's the rest? Hold on, let me get y'all to the rest of that. Why isn't my thing moving? Hold on. There is no difference. Can I get into this? Hold on, I'm gonna try to get it so y'all can see it better. So I can see it actually. Here we go. There we go. I spent the beginning remediating so my students can get closer to grade level. There is no difference from how I taught last year or this year. The shift is that I have learned how to deliver my content online. The shift is I have the technology to be a little smoother so I lose less time trying to navigate. Whereas I appreciate the compliment, the only thing that has changed is that I recorded my class and finally, instead of a snippet of a class, the whole was seen. However, to say that I have finally got it and am teaching correctly is insulting to the time and energy that I have been pouring into my students that no one noticed. Let me see. So see, that was good, wasn't it? I didn't cuss, I didn't fuss, I didn't, I kept it professional like a motherfucker. Hold on, let me see, can I get down to it? And then my ending was basically like, yeah, I'm not coming to these parties. And And I'll see you all in 2021. Have a good life. So yeah, I mean, it was very professional. I didn't get out of pocket. I didn't say, but I'm gonna let you know what the fuck I think, you know. And this is the truth. The only reason y'all saying this shit to me is because y'all actually took the time to see what I'm doing. And like my coach for the first few weeks of class, for almost a month, for the first quarter, she only came into my class like in the first 10 minutes, which is I'm doing my do nows and stuff like that, where I'm not really teaching the lesson. I'm doing that. I mean, yeah, she gave me some, we talked about how to deliver like some of my questions, not in the content, but like my exits, because she did help me, gave me a thought, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I did, use that. I implemented that. Baby, don't come for me. You know what I'm saying? But to say that what that this has been working for me, like y'all took this raw, you took this sad little pathetic woman who was just this struggling teacher. Now I'm good because y'all hooked me up. Y'all fixed me. I was broken and y'all motherfuckers fixed me. You know, and so I sent it to my director, my principal, and yeah, the right, exactly. Oh, see, I talked to you and got you right. No, little girl, you didn't. No, you did not. See, I was already doing those things, and just none of you all had bothered to notice. So I sent this right after our meeting. Our staff meeting at the end of the day, sent it right afterwards. Ding, sent it off. So I got phone calls. Right, exactly. That's the whole thing. It's like that. And that's what all of us as teachers have been complaining about, because they're making these snap judgments about how we teach in 10 minutes. You come into class, oh, you need to do this, and it's like, I did that right before you came in, or I was doing it afterwards. You don't know because you were only in there for a few minutes. And so I got a call from my principal. I did not answer. I got a call from my coach. I did not answer because it's after 4 p.m. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I saw it later on because I am off work and I don't have to talk to y'all now. I'll talk to y'all. If y'all want to talk to me tomorrow during school. Call me then, send me a message, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. But don't come to, I'm done. I've shut down for the day. I'm done with this shit. I'll see y'all in 2021. And that's the real. So I'm not coming to any meetings. Oh no. No, they don't teach classes. Not a one of them. And that's our other issue. Ain't none of y'all standing in these classes teaching online, yet y'all got all this wonderful knowledge on how I should be teaching online, how it should look, and how I should do this, when this is unprecedented times. This is unprecedented times that we've been in since March, where we are, and we were not even a technology driven school. And that's what I've always said. We were not technology driven. We had two computer carts in the whole school. Kid you not. I never got a cart. I never used it because there was no way. I could never get one. It was you could. There wasn't. We have no computer lab. We have a computer lab. Yeah. Oh, ain't no grace. We have no grace in our school. Not for the teachers. Ain't no grace. And so yeah. So I just let them know. I won't be at. So I am not up for. I don't have the energy to be at y'all things. Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, y'all can have these little celebrations because because like tomorrow 2:30 I'm shutting down, and if y'all want to act like I still should be at work till 3:45 because that's technically when we get off, or 4 o'clock, fine, I'll be available, but I'm not going into that because you can't force me to come to a party. Are you gonna make it mandatory like that's a staff meeting? So what? Right. Yeah. Right. And so that's my point. It's like, you know that we weren't, and we've been working on, and y'all didn't give us any training. We all knew that in the summertime we were not coming back. Y'all are the leadership. Y'all didn't think to get work on training and try to figure out what we should be doing. Oh, she kind of acted like we had to go though, Mary. She was like, in our staff meeting, and at 2:30, be in here in your ugly sweater and just, be ready to receive, just be open, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, that's not what I'm doing today. That's not what I'm doing. And I must be honest with you. I do, I've gotten it down. There's some things that I could change and I need to learn some new technologies. I'm going to, take a little time over these next 2 weeks, learn a couple of technologies that I might want to try. But other than that, no, when it comes down to actually teaching the class, I already knew I got that. I have a little system. And the thing was, I didn't love, and they don't even know this. I don't even create my lessons until the day of. I'm an Aries. I don't do that shit. I get up at 6 a.m. Y'all know I'm an early morning person. I get up at 6 a.m. and I write out my lesson. So all this, the lesson plans and all this is working. I don't know what world you live in, because you have no idea how I do this. And I don't do this shit until the day of. So all that you think y'all are forcing me to do, and I'm learning and growing keep that shit to yourself. Keep that shit to yourself. Now, when it comes down to technology, yes, I want to learn more. But just being a teacher and teaching and making sure that I'm delivering certain things and making sure the kids are doing certain things, I already do that. But y'all didn't know. See, like the other thing is even in the school, when we're in the school, which I love, exactly. And that's the whole thing. So I don't do it till the day up. But let me tell you, see, when I'm in the school, oh yeah. Yeah, it's quite a few teachers in the red. It's quite a few. But, and I had to tell my director, because she was like, is this something I said to you? I said, no, it's just, it's exhausting being told you're failing all the damn time. It's just exhausting. I mean, and it's like, have any of y'all thought this through? At some point, y'all got to understand that this is exhausting, especially then after you see that, oh, damn, we might be wrong. Maybe she really isn't failing. Maybe we should back up off of this failing shit. No, y'all not going to back up off of it. You're still going to tell me that I need to do all this other shit so I can pass. So I can be a passing teacher. Fuck you. I'm going to pour that into the students. And that's all and I already told them, and I said I had to make a decision on where I was going to put my energy. And I could either put my energy in meeting these deliverables and making them perfect for y'all to say, oh yes, she knows what she's doing. Or I could put the energy into what I'm supposed to be doing, which is teaching the kids. So I decided that I'm going to put the energy where it matters most. No, I wasn't. Not at all. I'm going to put my energy into the kids. And that's what I'm going to do. So with all this other stuff, all these other metrics that y'all got for me, y'all can have them. And I'll just have to take that L. I'll have to be a failing teacher. But what you're not going to do is insult me and act like, oh my God, you've made this sea change. You've made the sea change in how you think. And it's because of us, because of the things that we have in place. And now you're doing better. You're a more effective teacher because of the shit we got in place. I'm going to tell her, when my coach called me, I'm going to say, you need to go look at my lessons, because you ain't looked at them in 2 weeks. Because no one knows I ain't been writing the lesson. There is no real lesson plans. So what the fuck you talking about? I'm like, whatever. So yeah, so that's how it went. So, yesterday I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, and I really don't want to do it. And they made the decision for me. So like I said, they had some party today that was for 2 hours. And then tomorrow we're supposed to have Well, see, that's the thing. Now they have, and that's why I'm getting all this. Oh my God, you're so good in the classroom. Uh, yeah, yeah, exactly. That's the whole point, Mary. That's exactly where I am. I'm like, okay, see, I was gonna see. Yeah, 2 hour party, child, on Zoom. Um, so, oh yeah, I'm getting this. So they were like, so yeah, so that's what happened, and I'm like, okay. So what happened is like we had to record a class, and I had no, it was like I didn't find out I had to record till the morning of. It wasn't like I knew in advance or anything like that. And because I'm diverse learners, really I don't see a lot of, people don't come into my classroom too often. And so I had to record it and send it to be seen, to be watched. So they watched the whole class. Now, of course, since I've done this, I have been, oh my God, Louise Caillouet, you're such a good teacher. And that's why it's like, so then that's why I'm like, my coach is like, oh my God, these last 2 weeks, you were just doing so good. Yeah. I'm like, okay. Okay. So that's like, yeah, that's what we stand, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like if you keep saying I don't know what I'm doing, basically calling me failing, um, then what you want from me? What you want from me? You think I'm gonna work hard? You think I'm gonna, I'm still gonna work hard, but I'm just gonna, I don't care anymore, and I don't care enough. I don't care if you think I'm failing, and that's where I'm sitting at. Like I'm saying, like I'm getting these I'm getting called and talked to about, oh, how can we make it work so you're not a failing teacher? You need to get the. I'm cool with not ever getting them. So if I don't get my kids to every day, 70% to 80% of them are getting 80% when I give them an exit ticket, when they exit and I give them something to see what they learned for the day. If I can't get them up to 80%, because by next quarter, by next semester, it's 80%. So I have to have them at 80%, getting 80%. And if I'm not there, I'm not considered a green teacher, like one of the best teachers. I told myself I'll never make that metric. I said, because that's an unrealistic metric, especially if I'm teaching new subjects. So if I'm gonna teach you the same shit, the easiest shit I can find, then I can hit that 80%. But if I'm actually doing my job and pushing pushing my students, um, you know, then but that's just in gen ed anything. If you're teaching something new, hi Missy, you're brand new. If you're teaching new content, how am I so I'm supposed to teach new content and give them this exit ticket to see how they're doing on it, and every day up to 80% of them at a B level? That's impossible. I said, because then what happens is, say if I start this lesson and every day I'm supposed to do an exit ticket. If I start the lesson and then maybe 50% of them understand, get it good. Then I do it again. But let me tell you, see, these kids are fine. They're good, because and I can push them and they'll be fine. And many of them will be at grade level. I know I already got the ones I know. I can get you, and because many of them are about behavior issues, and now have bled into this because that's what happens. So many of our kids, are put into special and diverse, because of behavior, and then they get behind, so that's part of the issue, you know. Exactly. And right, it's a rare kid that's going to be proficient on new material in 1 hour. So say if I get 50% this day, yeah, I do. Yeah, we write the IEPs and everything. So say if I got this many, and then I have these kids, then I have another kid. Right. Oh, honey, we got one of those too. Oh, we got, yeah, oh yeah, we got, yep, we have one of those too. Yeah. The metric, right? The metric is, we're for one thing, we're not a selective enrollment school. So we don't, you ain't, these kids ain't testing in, and they're being picked and choose based on their, testing. We take every child, and so we don't have every level of kid up in these classrooms, and you don't have it where, that's what it is. Right, it ain't no Ray. Exactly. So it ain't Whitney Young, it ain't King. It's not a selective enrollment school. So if I teach and I get 40 to 50%, get that 80% the first day, they really getting it. Okay, and then I teach some more the next day. And now they get it. And now maybe I do hit the 80% or 70% of my kids hit. Okay. So now with averages, because we have to put this metric in, we have to put our percentage in every day in a spreadsheet. And of course, then it averages it. So if that's the case, I will never hit your metric up here because I didn't hit it every day. I'm not close to it every day. So there's no way I can do it. And that's why I kept telling them. I said, mathematically, it's very impossible to hit that metric. And if people are, it's because they lying. Or they doing some shit. They're making the shit so easy that they're going to make sure that these kids get 80% when they walk out the door. So what you want? I said, do you want me to teach it, or do you want me to bullshit it? Because there's got to, that's going to be the way it is. Because if I sit up here and then, so it's like, well, maybe you could, so it's like, so you want me to make it easier one day so I can get 80%, 70%, and then, but then I'm moving too slow. So there's no win in this situation. And that's what I told them. I said, there's no win. Either you want me to get them to proficiency and take the time, or you want me to pace it out. And so y'all can say I'm staying on grade level and doing curriculum. What y'all want? So I decided to take the road of fuck what y'all want, and I'm going to do what's right by these kids. Right? Exactly. So that's what I do. I make sure that they are at, hey, Alicia, that I get them to where they need to be. And that's all there is. And that's what I was hired for. So I get it that data is what drives schools, and I get it that, that's the stuff that everybody looks at. But in order to create that data, sometimes people are not teaching kids. They just making sure that the data reads correctly so that they can keep their jobs, so that the schools can stay open and all those things. But do the kids actually get what they not? No. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I know, because I'm like, because you can't tell me that we got teachers who are doing that consistently. No, especially freshmen, sophomores. Y'all ain't doing that. Mm-mm. These kids ain't there yet. What did I put over here? Oh my God, this smells good. Oh, Queens. And they understand that most of them have been in the schools. They've been teaching, but now they're administration, and they lose all thought about that, because of course at this point it's about them keeping their jobs and that the coins coming in. Let's just be honest. It's about the coins too. That's what it is. Ultimately, we want to keep our jobs. We want to get paid. We want to do those things. And unfortunately, there is a lot of data involved with doing it. But there has to be a point when we say, okay, the data is cool. Because see, now this push to keep them at grade level. It's like, but if they can't write a good sentence, how they going to do grade level work? How about let's try to figure out how to incorporate that? How are we going to incorporate the fact that these kids ain't got a good vocabulary and don't know how to write a good a paragraph? Right. How are we going to do that? How are we going to do that? Okay. So, yep, that's where I am. So now tomorrow should be an interesting day, because either they're going to leave me alone, or or they're gonna like, inundate me wanting to talk to me. So we're gonna see how this works tomorrow, because I personally say it's the last day of school. Leave me alone. Just leave it alone. Let's just go into 2021 and do our thing. Yeah, I'm assuming that at some point somebody's gonna reach out. Somebody gonna reach out to me tomorrow. I don't know. Somebody. Hopefully they won't, because I have a very chill day. I am working on that, yes. Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they're busy tomorrow and they're doing their thing. They got so much on their plate that they don't bother me. Because the reality is that, you I mean, it's the last day of school. I'm gonna play a movie. I'm gonna chill with my students. We gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna set some kids up with some stuff I need them to do. Because I got some kids who missing some work. They don't know. I'm gonna put them in a breakout room. You got work to do. Oh, I've already started on that, Mary. Oh, hunty. I've already started on that. I just need to work on getting it up. I'm going to work on getting my resume updated, and put in, lit teacher of the week, diverse learning teacher of the quarter, because I was diverse learning teacher for the second quarter. Some shit. I got some plaque around here someplace. I was that. All that. I need to put all that in my resume. Because y'all ain't gonna worry me. And then, people's like, oh no. Actually I do have one. I need to pull up my resume. I mean, I have to get my transcripts over to them, because I'm actually trying to get into a program where they'll pay for me to get my master's. So that's what I'm working on. So I'm trying. So I'm gonna go to take care of that tomorrow. I'll be getting my getting a copy of my transcripts, so I can send them some unofficial transcripts over there. So when we come back to school. Oh yeah, no, I can't tell you, because I can't. I would not say it on camera, but yeah. All right now, y'all. It's 2:00 in the morning. I guess we should go to sleep, because I'm gonna get up and yeah, I might. If they pay for me to get the masters, yep, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Because I need to have that, because I am not a certified special ed teacher. So I do need to get that paperwork, and if they'll pay for it, even better. I mean, yeah, even better. Even better. So I'm trying to get into where I can get that done, because yeah. Shut up, Kimberly. Why are you awake, girl? It's like 3:00. What? And wait a minute, you ain't been in a live forever, right? You ain't been in a live forever, Miss Newberry. What you doing up? Writing, working on that PhD, working on that, writing up some stuff. Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get out here. Thank y'all for hanging out for me in the middle of the night. I appreciate y'all. Now let's all get some. Right. Okay. Let's all get some sleep. Oh, I'm going to get my eyes checked next week. Oh, I'm going to get my eyes checked next week. I'm going to have some new glasses. I want some cute little cat eyes. I want like a serious cat eye. What y'all think? Getting some cat eyes. I'm going to bed too. Bye. I love y'all. See you later.